MasenCast!
Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna continue from the last one we did on GT, so we continue from the Baby Saga.
Yes, Baby Saga. My favorite in the Dragon Ball GT stories, and in my opinion the best one out of the bunch.
Yeah, well, there are 3 sagas, so it doesn't take much.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't take that much to come up with the one you like. But, okay, what do we remember how this started? Wasn't it that Baby was going to Earth? Like before?
Yeah, well, no, we have to like go even further back. Like, they thought that they destroyed Baby. Like, Baby was scheming at the hospital planet or something that they went on to.
Oh yeah, and that one when he took over like that green-haired alien kid.
Yeah, so that's like, and then they thought that they destroyed Baby, but of course they didn't. And then, like, Baby goes to Earth because that's where, he will get his scheme. And that like basically, the whole thing begins with my complaint of Goten being so weak, because Goten is the like kind of the first, like, how should we say, like, like possessing someone that has actual fighting power themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why Goten should be stronger, because, yeah, of course it would, destroy the whole Baby Saga, because it would never happen, but it would show that someone else is actually strong than Goku. At least somewhat strong, because, I mean, Baby isn't that strong.
From what we saw, no. He shouldn't be that strong.
Nearly not strong as,
But then again...
whatever Goten could beat in Z.
Well, we could say, but what I mean is, like, at least with Baby, when we saw him, like, when he was fighting against, like, Trunks and Goku and the guys,
yep,
his design shifted to more older appearance when he went to Earth, clearly, like, maturing. And the thing is, like, Goten didn't really lose as much as he got possessed by getting actually wounded, and Baby just went into it.
Yeah, true.
So we could say that, like, Baby became strong enough to wound Goten.
Yeah,
more than
maybe.
beat him. So, like, I kind of see it that way. Also, I think we got semi-interesting things with that when, we got Goten and Gohan fighting.
Yeah, and that's the other part, like, why is Gohan so weak? Because he already, like... Now we clearly see, like, yeah, Goten, because he's a teenager and, like, kinda stupid. Like, we can kinda, like... Okay, yeah, he's careless and reckless, and that's why he got himself possessed. But Gohan just should be, This is like, like, if we go time-wise, because, Super isn't a thing at this point yet. This is the 3rd time Gohan has regressed.
That's true.
Like, come on!
I mean, like... Yeah, I think he should at least be consistent, like, at some level. Like, he would be smart enough to know, like, maybe there's gonna be some strong guy at some point. Maybe I should stay, like... even if he doesn't get stronger, stay as strong as he was in the end of, like, Buar.
Yeah, like, if he was, in his ultimate form...
Which he...
Goten possessed wouldn't have been able to touch him.
Yeah. But...
That's as simple as that, because he is... Like, he has gotten weaker in his base form, and as we talked in the Power Level podcast, please go listen to that if you haven't yet. Super Saiyan is a power boost to what you already have.
Yeah.
So, just going Super Saiyan 1 as a regressed Gohan isn't that much. It is, like... if we think that he has regressed, and if we like think that okay, Goten may have not regressed, but maybe even stayed on the same level, wouldn't that like mean that like Goten and Gohan, as Super Saiyans, are pretty much as strong? And then we add that, you know, Baby adds power when he is possessing you.
Actually, I think that might... Yeah, you're right.
So then, if not like without possessing, then at least with the possession of Goten Super Saiyan is as strong as Gohan. It's just that, you know, Goten doesn't have the fighting experience that Gohan does.
But here's one of those weird things. Like, as I said in the Power Levels podcast, because Super Saiyan is a multiplier, any small difference between them becomes a bigger difference when they're Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but again, as we talked, like, because power level difference doesn't matter that much, like, you can still fight against.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So that's why, like, if Gohan was in his yeah, thanks in his ultimate form, there would be no way that, you know, Baby's plan would get any further.
Right, that's true.
But because he possesses, you know, Gohan, and then starts possessing, you know, all other people, you know, Trunks, and then, you know, goes gets all the weak guys as well.
Yeah, and eventually...
And then gets Vegeta.
Yeah, and I guess with Vegeta they did it so that both Goten and Gohan fought him at the same time.
Yeah, and then, you know, possessing Bola is what, like, kind of, you know, threw him off.
Right.
Like, he wasn't, like, focused.
Yeah.
Because he was pissed off. Like, you know, as tends to happen to a Saiyan, and to, you know, to a father anyways. Like, your daughter gets possessed. Would you be alright with that? No. Fuck no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but, like, that's how it happens. And that was, again, like, yeah, of course, like, because if anyone else than Goku, Vegeta has been still practicing. So, like, Gohan and Goten wouldn't be able to beat, no chance, but they're able to wound him. And that's all it takes.
Yeah. And then we get the cool part when Vegeta becomes Baby Vegeta. And the fact that I found always...
Do you know what would make him cooler,
What?
just to add? That he still had his stash.
That would make him
people
cooler. Hate... I've heard a lot of people don't like the stash. For me, it's...
I just think it's amazing.
For me...
because he, like, you know, in the start of GT, because he has the stash, he really looks like King Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course.
I wished he had the stash for a bit longer.
Yeah.
At least one Super Saiyan transformation. At least one.
Yeah, at least for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's go back. So we get Baby Vegeta.
And this is one thing I wanted to comment about Baby Vegeta. I always found interesting. That he was like, clearly like he got when he possessed Vegeta at first, he didn't get the white head right away. The white hair he gets seems to be the Super Saiyan transformation.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? That seems to be what's happening there. It just... He seems to have modified Vegeta more than, like... He made Vegeta as, like... He settled on Vegeta. He decided, okay, Vegeta is the stronger.
I think it has something to do with, like, you know, because it's actually, you know, now Baby inside of him and not, like, part of Baby's cells. Like, that, because, you know, of course he can't be, like, fully in one thing, more than one thing at the same time. So, like, I think that's, like, you know, part of it, because he was in there so long that he is, like, it's like half Baby and half Vegeta, so it's like more than just possession.
Yeah, but here's the weird thing that with the Baby Vegeta form, is that when Goku, Trunks, and Pan come to Earth, and the fight begins between the groups, and we see Goku turn Super Saiyan 3 against Baby Vegeta. And here's the thing. Even if, like, Goku is a kid, the fact that Baby Vegeta in his Baby Vegeta first form seems to be able to kind of outfight Goku Super Saiyan 3 GT. It's like,
No, I think it has something to do with, it's still that it's Goku fighting against Vegeta, so it's like kind of like this.
Yeah, but like when you come,
That they warm up first.
I don't think that happened with Goku. Consider if he did that, he wouldn't use Super Saiyan 3. Like,
Nah, I think
considering that
it has something to do with also that he doesn't realize that when he's a kid he can't really use Super Saiyan 3.
That could be the first time, but then when he came back and kind of similar thing happened. But at that point he had a different form. But what I mean by that was, regardless if he was not taking it seriously, the moment he transformed, he must have realized. Like, so that's what I mean by that. More than like the baby Vegeta first form that he had, seems to be way better than a Super Saiyan, at least.
Yeah, but maybe it's just, it's like baby plus Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, So like combine the power level of baby and Vegeta and then times 50.
Yeah.
Of course it's strong.
Also, yeah. This was like, but the thing is, that fight, even though it wasn't super interesting because like Goku was he get to fight well.
Yeah, because he's also, kind of taxed because, he's a kid.
Yeah, so at least Baby Vegeta was like the first villain in GT we got who was an actual legitimate threat.
Yep.
So that was fun to see. Now I don't remember exactly what happened next. Because I'm pretty sure...
Well, like, Goku sort of dies, sort of doesn't, and then he, like, has to...
No, I know, like, how it ended. I know, like, Revenge Death Ball, and then Supreme Kai teleported him away. But now that I'm just trying to remember... Oh, now I remember. Like, it didn't happen, the fact, like, he fought against, like, Kid Goku for a while. Like, for a bit, at least. Like, kind of pummeling him around.
Also, Goku fought against Trunks and Goten and Gohan. So, like, of course, like, you think it's Goku, but you have to remember he's a kid.
Yeah.
And he's not on his full stamina anymore.
Right. And
so I think that has to do something with it that he can't really cope with baby Vegeta as a Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah. Also, the fact, interesting things I, like, noticed, like... Revenge Death Ball has the name of, shares the name with the Death Ball, like Frieza, the one Frieza does. But how it functions is clearly a Spirit Bomb.
True.
So, I wonder, is the reason he called it Revenge Death Ball related to that? Does he know about Frieza and his Death Ball and he's kind of like an homage to it? Because most like he knows what happened to the Saiyans, most likely. The fact that their planets got blown up. Yeah, by Frieza.
Yeah, probably.
So I wonder how much he took inspiration of that event. Yeah, instead, like,
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But what was the fun thing about Baby Vegeta? Was it like that he called Final Flash Big Bang?
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun when he was like, alright, in the GT they did like he did a Final Flash motion, but he called it Big Bang Attack, and they carried that over to Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
But
yeah, let's go back.
So, but what I was saying was like when he does the Revenge Death Ball and was charging up and took like the planet's energy with him. Not only was when he was about to launch.
Yeah, like he not the planet's energy. Whoop whoop whoop. He took the hatred of Saiyans from the Tuffles that he had created. So not the planet's energy.
Sorry, yeah, that's true. But before that, now that I remember, they made it kind of like a funny Super Saiyan God ritual-looking thing. Remember where they all kept hands together around Vegeta, and then he transformed into Super Baby 2.
Yeah.
No, Super Baby. The Super Saiyan 2 is the one after that. But yeah, that happened. When he got the amazing golden shoulder thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, he made the Spirit Bomb. That Revenge Death Ball. And threw it through that Goku. Goku got hit. He almost hit by it, I guess. And then, before he kind of died or anything, Supreme Kai catched him and teleported away. But he couldn't keep a hold of Goku enough, so Goku teleported some random dimension with dice games.
Yeah, and then we got the bullshit die games. Let's go not into that. That was like Oh man, like yeah, filler.
That's what.
Like nothing says filler as much as that episode or episodes. Yeah, episodes. Nothing says filler as hard as that. And then we get, the tail thing that they try to, Elder Kai and Supreme Kai try to pull the,
Yeah, they said like, okay, Goku, we need to teach you about Super Saiyan 4. And my first question, Elder Kai, how do you know about that form? And wouldn't it have been useful to tell about that earlier against Majin Buu?
No, that it would have been useless because he's an adult, so he doesn't grow.
But Dragon Balls exist.
Yeah, true.
But then again, Elder Kai is against abusing Dragon Balls.
Yeah, so that's probably why he didn't.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that that's what happened.
Let's pretend that's what's happened.
And then I thought it was kind of stupid. Like they tried to use their, force to pull it out, and then Goku gets the good idea that how about I just fly really high and you just hold on to something?
Yeah.
Because that's like a way better idea.
But anyway, like.
But yeah, then we get the tail, and then we get, Then happens to what the baby goes to the moon because Earth is going to get destroyed.
Not the moon. Not the moon. I remember this one pretty well. What he did was he collected the Black Star Dragon Balls. He wished for the planet, the top, the tough, like their old planet, the Tuffle planet. They was for that one, and then he went there. Yeah. And when Goku came back, they fought each other there.
Yeah, but what? But he made the wish on Earth, so Earth was still doomed.
Yeah, Earth was doomed again. Yeah. But this time, like, I guess even though they brought the Black Star Dragon Balls back, because the wish was made again, I guess like I don't remember this well, but I guess the time limit was much shorter. Like, the planet was gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, but anyways, like they fight.
Yeah,
and Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 again.
And nothing changes.
Well, nothing else except that then he sees the Earth. And Earth becomes, the moon.
Yeah, when he got brutally beat down. But after he got beat down brutally.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Did something happen in between those two events while Goku was away? Because here's the thing. By the time Goku came back to fight Baby...
Was it the Baby fight?
Yeah, Baby fight. Was that a thing that happened before?
Yeah, Majub and Baby. I think that happened.
Okay, do you remember how Baby Vegeta turned from his Super Baby form to Super Baby 2?
No.
Like,
no.
I think he just looked that way after a bit. We saw him. Like, we saw him with the weird metal golden shoulder thingies. And then the next time we saw him, he was in Super Baby 2.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. That's how I remember it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the whole Majub fight was just,
it was kind of disappointing.
It was filler.
Because we got an entire spiel about the Oob and Majub fusing together.
Yeah, like it was a really emotional moment because, Majin Buu realizes that Oob is kind of part of him.
Yeah.
And he's kind of they both should belong together, so that's why he makes the sacrifice, so that they can create, this ultimate. What do you call the race? Is the race called Buu? I don't know.
Yeah.
The ultimate Buu warrior, and then nope. He attempts to out of everything. He attempts to use the chocolate beam, and that went well.
I'm just confused. How did Baby Vegeta reflect the chocolate beam?
I've got no idea. You beat me.
Because it's not like Baby's magic-based being that would know about how magic works.
Apparently he does.
Yeah, then he did that to Majub, and then he ate him. And I think after that Goku appeared. Mocking and I'm pretty sure I remember Baby Vegeta looking up while he's chewing on Majub.
You have a good memory if that's accurate. But let's go back. So we get Golden Great Ape.
Yeah, and then he decided to, Goku rampaged.
Yeah, because of course, because Goku's kid again, even though he has all his adult
Yeah, here's
experience,
the thing.
he never really controlled himself in a Great Ape form.
Yeah, I think even if he was back adult and had a tail, I doubt he would be able to control himself at all.
Yeah, he would have to learn.
Yeah. And then we get Golden Great Ape, and he kind of rampaged around. Here's the thing I always wondered about the Great Ape and Golden Great Ape forms. That, like, especially now later on when Vegeta turns into that form, is it so that if you get stronger, it's harder to control the form?
No, let's not go into that. I have a theory about that, but let's stay here. So, this is the moment where, like, Pan shows her value.
Yeah.
So it's because of Pan, and only because of Pan, that suddenly Goku can control himself. Remembers that as he saw Earth as the moon, now he realizes that the moon is the Earth.
Yeah.
And then he turns back.
Yeah.
And then he goes Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, and Super Saiyan 4 is his adult form. So,
yeah,
I'm not gonna linger on this, but I'm gonna just say it which is, I wonder if Super Saiyan 4 is one of those forms that even if a kid learns to turn it will always be an adult form.
Don't know.
Because based on...
Beats me.
Yeah. The thing is, regardless if Goku was an adult before, at least he was wished a kid. He's effectively a kid. So the fact that he turned into Super Saiyan 4 as an adult, it just makes me think that if a kid uses Super Saiyan 4, they will always be an adult. There's no such thing as a kid Super Saiyan 4 form. But I could be wrong. But let's move on.
Yeah, so...
we got the fight.
We get Super Saiyan 4, and then we get the fight against Baby, which should end there, but because
Goku.
we get this...
It's at that moment, Goku just played with him.
Yeah, and then we get the Blood's waves, what was it?
Yeah, Blood's waves,
Yeah, and then we get to the part where I didn't want to talk about Vegeta Giant Ape, because now we get to it. Baby Vegeta goes Great Ape, and they're still not equal, come on.
I feel like how I interpret the situation was, even though Baby was the Golden Great Ape form, because he didn't turn Super Saiyan 4,
and I have a theory
that he did
why he didn't go Super Saiyan 4.
Oh, me too. So we can compare. Because he didn't.
My theory is that Vegeta didn't let him.
My theory is the fact that he didn't. My theory is that Vegeta needs to be the one who is in control for it to work. Because
my theory is that Vegeta was actually controlling that he didn't go.
No, of course, but in my opinion, it's more of the Baby didn't let Vegeta to have control at all, which led to him not be able to use Super Saiyan 4. The fact that...
Yeah, but I think because because Vegeta is kind of this sort of regressed from the, as we talked earlier, from the from the Majin Buu arc, so I sort of regressed back, so that Goku is his ultimate rival, and it needs to be himself that beats him, and now he isn't.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What I meant was I could go with that theory if we saw any semblance of Vegeta taking control or Baby having any kind of problem controlling Vegeta, and none of that happened before. So the way I interpret it, especially when you think about how Baby spoke when he's in the Great Ape form, we know about how Vegeta talked when he was in the Great Ape form. The mouth moved, but so it's
maybe that's
with
just bad animation.
The way I saw it with Baby, Vegeta Great Ape form, it looked more that it's Baby using a remote control to control Vegeta's body, and Vegeta's kind of not awake. And because Vegeta isn't awake, is not able to calm down or anything, the Super Saiyan 4 transformation cannot occur there.
Yeah, that could also be true.
Yeah, so...
maybe I'm just trying to be more emotional.
Oh, no, I agree with you. That would be... the one you say is a better one, in a story form. And the reason as a theory, I think mine works with is because they haven't shown us any signs, early on or in the middle, where Vegeta is trying to, fight it back. It seemed like
Yeah, the only part we saw was like when Baby was taking over his body.
yeah. So that's why that's how my theory came out with that. But now that we have, but clearly like Super Saiyan 4 transformation is still better than a Golden Great Ape one. That's what we know, and I'm pretty sure like Goku was like significantly stronger. But at least, but it seemed to be like Baby Vegeta Golden Great Ape form is strong enough where it's an actual fight that took a while.
Yeah, and then like they were pulled to attacks.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what exactly happened, but was it like that? The possessed Bulma figured out a way to recover Baby Vegeta's health and stamina.
Yeah, I remember. He more blood sways.
And then like the same thing happened to Goku, but they like Trunks, Gohan, and Goten, and
isn't that like
Trunks, Gohan, and Goten gave Goku their power.
Wait.
Like powered up as a Super Saiyan.
Wait.
And gave Goku their power. Yes. That's how it goes.
That was Shadow Dragon.
No.
I'm pretty sure that was Shadow Dragon and how Goku got strong.
No, I'm pretty sure that is Baby.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is Baby.
Totta, they got unpossessed with the water mist mitä dendeet näettekin.
Yeah. Exactly, and now you're talking Finnish.
Yeah, sorry. But I'm pretty sure that, you're right. I just don't remember them doing that.
Yeah, but they did that so that Goku would regain his power, and then he like beat, I don't know how exactly he beat Baby Vegeta, but then Baby gets out.
Yeah,
and then they're concerned about Vegeta, of course, but Goku realizes that Baby isn't dead yet, and then he like shoots this Kamehameha Ex Machina that hits Baby, and then Baby is finally gone.
Yeah.
It's like amazing how like Goku can aim that wave, because at that point Baby is in his only baby form, but like gets a ship from Bulma, and Bulma like wishes to go with
I remember
Baby, but Baby is like no way, I don't want you crazy woman with me.
That was a dumb move from him.
Yeah, it was.
Because if he took Bulma with him, Goku might have hesitated.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Yeah.
But of course, like they then it had to end. Like it was already a bit too dragged out, as was Boo arc that we'll get to later, because now we're talking about Baby. So that concludes the Baby saga.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I liked the most. It's the one I liked the most, but it still had problems.
Yeah, it was still like you could take some parts out.
I would say you
and maybe add more backstory so that it would still be the same length, but because of how it was, it felt like dragged out.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm the kind of guy that says like that Ultimate Gohan should have beaten Super Boo, or then at least Super Vegeta should have beaten Ultimate Boo.
Yeah.
Like it was dragging out. Like the same thing with Baby Vegeta. Like Super Saiyan 4 should have just flat out beaten Great Ape Baby, and that's it.
Yeah, well, straight up, yeah. I would agree with you there. If one thing I would have,
because I think the blood sways are a great thing, because they lead to Vegeta actually reaching Super Saiyan 4. But of course they could have made that another way, so that Bulma comes up with the blood waves, with the Shadow Dragons, and not as a possessed thing. But of course, because it was Baby pushing Bulma to come up with a way so that he can go Great Ape as well.
Yeah. But alright. Well, that was that.
Yeah, you wanna see us out?
Yeah, well, I'm not really used to it yet, so can you still do it for a bit?
Alright, so we hope that you enjoyed this podcast. All applicable links can be found down below in the description. Please share your thoughts in the comment section, and if you have an idea you'd wish for us to do a podcast on, please send an email to the address in the description below. And we'll see ya next time.
See ya.